Hey there, this short training video is about breakout room leadership on the morning rush or in any breakout room you may find yourself in. And I like to think of breakout rooms as breakouts to break through. Like you, as someone inside of a breakout room, taking on leadership inside the breakout room, get to hold space. When I say hold space, I mean be the presence that creates breakthroughs for other people in the room. That could simply be, and I'm going to give a few different items that you want to bring forth inside the breakout room to cause an extraordinary breakout room experience. One, you have to listen to what the exercise is. Certainly, if it's being communicated prior to the breakout room, that you write it down, you have it clear. Usually it's posted either in the morning rush chat or whoever the leader is speaking it, but write it down. Write down what the exercise is. Also, standard breakout room, in this case, this example is 10 minutes. So if you have 3 people in the room, you want to make sure you know how many minutes should be given to each person. We want to be intentional about the way we're managing time. So if you've got 3 minutes, 3 people in a 10-minute breakout room, that's about 3 minutes per person. So either you say, I'm going to keep the time and I'll make sure that everybody gets 3 minutes and I'll let us know when it's time to rotate, or you could actually cause leadership and ask somebody else to take time. Hey, John, hey, Mary, would you be willing to take time and keep time and let us know when 3 minutes is up so we can rotate? So you can actually give away leadership as the leader of a breakout room. Additionally, we want to keep people focused and on task. There's a tendency in breakout rooms to go in all different directions, catch up, get to know one another. Not saying that's not okay. However, if the intention of the breakout room is to do a particular exercise and we spend 6 minutes not doing the exercise and then rushing through the exercise for the last 4 minutes, the true value and opportunity of the breakout room may be missed. And not everyone's going to get an opportunity to work on or share about the particular topic. So you want to be diligent. Keep everybody inside of the guide rails of the exercise itself. Manage and maintain the time, or have someone else manage and maintain the time. Also, you want to ensure that we're following the exercise and that people are doing their own work and that people aren't unauthorizedly giving each other coaching or guidance. It's a safe space. It's a space where people get to share whatever they want to share, connect about whatever they want to connect. And if somebody does want to coach someone, you want to encourage them to offer that, like, hey, would you like some coaching in this particular area? And if somebody starts coaching someone, you want to delicately and diligently interrupt that and say, Mary, this is not a space for coaching. But John, it sounds like Mary has an idea for you. Are you willing to listen to it? So you can actually create the space that may not have been created up front. But it's important as a leader in the breakout room that you, if you see something that's not appropriate or not aligned, that you interrupt it in a powerful way, in a way that takes care of everybody involved. Now, that's not always easy, but it could simply be, hey, there's no coaching inside of this. Unless, Mary, do you want John's perspective on this? And then you grant the permission, or they grant the permission to have that. So some tips and tricks here. One is certainly, declare yourself as the leader of the room. Organize the room in terms of time management, who's keeping time. Clearly restate the exercise for everyone, because sometimes people come into the breakout rooms, weren't paying attention, or coming in late. this is the exercise, and then have everybody stay focused on the exercise. And if they go off the track, bring them back onto the track. And also, as a leader, I say break out to break through. You want to be listening to what people are saying. And if there are some things that you can hold them accountable to because they make a commitment or a declaration or something like that, write those notes down and share them with the other person, or say, hey, can I follow up with you? That's a way to do it. Or we're also, in terms of the morning rush, going to be tracking individual participants' commitments over time, as long as they want them tracked. And so we can follow up with them and say, hey, how is that thing that you shared going? Another opportunity in leadership in the breakout rooms is when the breakout rooms are completed and we come back to the main room, being someone who, if you heard a really great point in the breakout room where somebody shared something really valuable, or it's worth like just an incredible story or insight, raise your hand and share about it, not revealing anything that the person may or may not want said, but saying, hey, John shared something in the breakout room about this, this, and this. I thought this was a powerful insight. And then either hand it off to whoever the moderator is, if it's me or someone else, and say, I'd love for John to share if he's willing to share. And then it calls forth John to potentially share the wisdom that John had shared in the breakout room, and then everybody gets involved. So that's another way that you can champion someone who is in the breakout room, who said something valuable, and invite them in front of the bigger audience to share their wisdom and to share their insight. Another way that you can be a powerful leader, not only inside the breakout room, but as the breakout rooms are completing, to add more value to the broader community. So I hope this was valuable. And if you are listening to this conversation or this video, you're likely someone who's curious about how you can develop your leadership skills and develop your participation inside of the morning rush. So I thank you for being curious. I thank you for tuning into this, and more to come. But these are some core elements that you can bring not only to the morning rush breakout, but any breakout room you go to, or any group that you're a part of where there's an exercise and there's people doing an exercise. Your leadership can be demonstrated when you've listened to what the exercise is, you keep people kind of in alignment, you give them a structure. They're going to be really appreciative for it, because breakouts can lead to breakthroughs, and you can be the space and the source of those. And that's a beautiful thing to do. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk very soon.